Yeah, Doxon, how we doing, pal? No, I'm down with Tara's stream. They're looking at puppy pictures and that, and they're a bit excited. No, might be expecting a little raid coming my way just shortly. I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling very well. I had lastminute.com. It seems to be my company's way of working because they're asking for stuff that cannot possibly happen. Oh, Yanni with this raid in. Thank you very much. You know I love you for doing it. Yeah, so they wanted another circuit in and more kit, and I think I'm made of money and time, which is always fun. That and the fact that I got absolutely drowned today with the lovely Scottish weather. So we are on to Julia's, sorry. I always want to say Julia for some bizarre reason. Discovery. So I will be suffering. But I am going to throw up a giveaway on the channel. Not on the channel, on the Discord even. Later on. Because I said I'd do it last night. Cheers, pal. So I've thought about overnight of what I was going to do. I was going to do a space trait, but I've decided to do something a bit more special. And so stay tuned and I'll get that giveaway started up. Probably do the first mission first and then get it fired up. And that way it'll finish at a nice time. And I'll see if I can work out how many days it needs to be for Sunday. Which is 1, 2, 4 days. Yeah, we'll see if that works. So yeah, so that's the plan. So we are going to get absolutely fired right in to, right, whatever that says. Let's see if this gives me a bit of relaxation after a horrendous day. I'm quite impressed though that managed to get the bot to announce that I'm live, which I'm most happy about. Saves me typing it in all the time. You know what? I'm going to quit out of this for a second and go and sort something because I'm sick of these load times. Right. 2 wee seconds. I'm just going to blank out the screen whilst I do this. Don't want you all getting jealous over my desktop, you see. Right. Let's see if that solves it. Thunberg in the house. Put the screen back on it. There we go. Yeah, it seems to have helped a bit. Been made to take off on-demand patching for a while. Keep forgetting about it. And yes, I went back to the Shangri-La. For this story arc.
A navigational buoy. It appears to be active, however. The navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies.
Game audio seems a bit quiet.
Is a navigational.
Hey Arch, how we doing, pal?
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is...
Well, that's confusing as hell. I'm getting about a second delay between my monitoring and the actual game, and I'm hearing both. Good if my weapons would actually fire behind you.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my...
Oh, well, we tell you you're annoying. Checking streams are healthy. Ooh, I'm only one follower away from 100 on Twitch. It's not bad going at all. Yeah, so I say we'll get this mission out the way, and then I shall unveil the giveaway. I say I've been feeling a generous mood.
Sensors indicate.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery. Yeah.
Oh, we're transmitting now.
That's what you call nice and easy.
Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Yes, I got quite a nice warm welcome, and I decided to reciprocate. Because I'm nice that way.
Weapons at highest setting. Open fire. Kill them now. Take them or I don't shoot.
Dan straight in with the bits. How we doing, pal?
Not a... Go, go, go!
You must have heard me mention giveaway and decided to appear. Especially with the rest of them. can't get the balls that come through the door.
Almost got it.
Don't care about almost, just hurry up and get it done. Almost doesn't cut it.
All right, flag cap. The security system is my
If she's got the security field sorted, she better hurry up so we can get out of here. Get to the turbo lift.
turbo lift is
Doesn't have quite the same ring to it. Oh, that was actually a build.
watch your corners.
Yeah, anyway, look at that. I'm like,
No quarter, no
why does
breakfast.
anybody do shuttles?
Ambush.
Who in their right mind does shuttles?
Give me a second to get this field down.
We're reading the loss of security fields on that. I'm afraid.
It's a boring conversation anyway.
I hear Klingon just
The only time I'm in a shuttle is when I have to do vaults, and then I generally just take the captain's yacht, stick Pavel Omni on it with a torp, Helios console, and
Hold your position. There's been
Evolving.
Klingon. Evacuate.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's
takes
code.
care of everything.
Idiot.
Pavan Omni is all you need. Or the Pavo Omni, should I say. It's all that's required these days. Especially for doing Vault. And even for doing that one on DS9, it's more than ample.
Great. Mutineers and take them all down.
But it sneaks suspicion. Delete the shuttle from this character, I can't remember. I think I might have. Because they take up a ship slot
Trashing
as well, so definitely not worth keeping a hold of. We don't need them. Hey, Rumble.
Rathman's dead, and we will be too if we don't get that turbo lift open.
I think engineering's pretty secure.
Looks like the Klingons are in a hurry.
Hope you know what you're doing.
One thing I don't get, if this is
Breach.
main engineering, then where's the warp core? Is that always like the impulse drive? Or is that supposed to be the warp core and me trying to find impulse engines? Age-old quandaries. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? That's not turbo lift. Big door that says turbo lift, that'll be the hint that I should be looking for.
First and I do. I'm
Why?
seat. Our shields start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector.
Wonder if the Terran version has the same flamethrowers as the normal version.
Klingon! All hands! Without order!
I didn't say there's Klingons. I feel like doing Trials and Tribulations. Klingons? Where? I think you boys have had enough.
Ugh, they're like Zephian beds. Get off my shit!
Sensors are picking up new.
Captain should be on. Thank you. If we.
Still think it's a shame we never got any TMP era bridges when they did the 15th anniversary. Would have loved to have had one on this ship.
I do not service the you.
Yeah, let's go and ask them. Can't beat the sound of the advanced phaser beams, I tell you. Very immersive.
Discovery has lowered her shields, reading transporter signals to Pavo surface.
I don't imagine the Terrans doing that. No, I totally agree with that, Rumble. I think it would be fantastic. I think Enterprise has got its anniversary next year, or the year after. Can't remember.
Discovery is back in the fight.
So if they're ever going to do an Enterprise storyline, if they can get the actors, the anniversary year would be the best one. The Enterprise era ships, not just Federation, but you could get a new version of the Andorians. They could do that T60 Kia they were talking about. I could do an updated version of that Bird of Prey as well.
I am reading it.
What else? Yeah, they were talking about doing an Admiral Archer
Captain
series.
Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use
Which in and of itself would be interesting.
Our information about events at Pavo is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large scale.
You know.
Based on
I think if we were going to do anything to do with like this era of ships, I know we've got the TMP there, but realistically anything to do with the movies. Setting it after the opening of Generations. Oh, rubber band. No, make it cover the Lost era. And that'll give them quite a bit of flexibility with ship designs, stories, etc. It does plug a gap as well. I was going to say, if I'm supposed to be doing something in these portals, it's been a while. J-turn in space, there we go. That'd be quite cool if they were able to do it to something other than Borg and Kamarki would be good.
I have the coordinates.
It'd be also interesting to see what universe is set an Admiral Archer series in. Would we look at be plugging the gap between Enterprise and Discovery? Or would we look at more era appropriate? 20 seconds, got to do auto wave. Yeah, done. Or would they try and fit it in with Kirk's line and the reboot film, but Scotty losing
Your
the Beagle?
assistance is appreciated.
Certainly would be interesting to see.
I have recovered.
My injuries
We are
I say they did it.
that the Terran, our security
Following
will try
his
to
timeline, then we'd actually finally get to see a nice extended view of the
I was
NX
able to
refit,
take there is a
since we've only seen it briefly in Picard.
the device there, near the crystals. Disable it to interrupt the Terran's hold on Palo.
Hey, we're like the Tok'ra. Using crystals to build things. So I need to go through all my characters and decide which one I'm going to make my event character. So the one that'll be using event ships, event gear, to a certain extent. Obviously I'll still need to go through and do all my traits and everything. Put some semi-decent builds on it, but that would be the aim, would be to have that character for doing all the events, space, ground, and an excuse to fly the rewards.
We should continue before the Terrans
On a
send
more,
reinforcements.
I should say, regular manner. You wouldn't, me? And then you expect me to help? Hey. Place an uncorrupted crystal in the meadow. Let's keep saying to... Nah, that's fine. That's not the chief scientist. That's the chief scientist. Thing is. Still getting the wrong guy.
Fascinating. Yes.
That's not like a walk in the park, is it? North Kilt Town. Close enough.
It seems that
That's handy. We'll put the force field control on the easier side of the force field. Something I never got is anytime they have to disable a force field, the controls are always on their side of the force field and not behind it, where they would be secure.
Why don't I give you a little taste of my big gun?
He's got a big gun. I've got a bigger one.
disable the controls to the left before she forces Pavo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
I can do this all day. You? Not so much.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got quite good stamina.
Time's up. Ready to die?
Disable the controls to the right before she
It's
forces
like I
Pavo
was
to
in your
release a
kitchen.
lethal wave of psychic energy.
Ever had an agonizer down your throat?
Always.
No?
It's the words I live by. You get a lot further with a kind word and a stick than you do with just a kind word.
Now this will be for me.
Why won't she just be a good girl and die?
Disable the controls behind the spot before she forces Pavo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it.
Well, last time. Thought we'd already got further than that.
Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending.
Interesting.
We're beating them, let's rob them. The Starfleet
I
way.
think we have found all we can. It may
Pistol.
Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must
Hope you're
find
not
a way
eating,
to
Eric.
return the remaining we can use indeed.
See? Discovery. Holy pish. 2 shots and it's destroyed. Well, disabled.
Your display has been up agreed.
Right, set up the probes for the discovery. Not going to say what kind of probes, just probes.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
Yeah, pretty much. That's why the Federation and the Klingons became friends. Same moral values. Why does it always take so long to get anything done? If everything couldn't just be instantaneous. We put the probes up, boom, ship disappears. Oh no. We've got to defend it. Partially the other reason I switched to the Fireball ship.
Ion storm intensified. Seeing as if this discovery and any ships near that 23rd century.
I was only saying that Discovery's your favourite TV show, Eric. Like a lightning storm in space. I'm surprised we never got that big Romulan ship in the game either from the first Star Trek reboot film. Was it Narendra or whatever it was called? Narada or something like that. Can't remember. Yeah, not Birds of Prey. Yeah, the big Romulan ship, yeah, that's one.
This is Discovery. We're moving into position.
Bye bye, Discovery. Did we? Remember that? Narada, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
It will take some time to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation.
I wasn't in the Muds into... I suppose that was Into Darkness bundle, I suppose that's why it wasn't in there. As you saying that, it's box jellyfish in there, so... No, the one from the 2009 reboot film. What was it? Yeah, if you could. I'm very curious because it's only one from the reboot films I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I thought I had the Franklin Eye, I forgot about that one. Yeah, Nemesis, that was the one with shins on. Did I? Which one? Never went past it. Okay, I'm definitely not seeing it. I'm blind as a bat. Need to point it out. Oh, you mean from that? Yeah. So that was they were talking about it, but that's the Tal adapted. So Tal adapted destroyer and battle cruiser have design aesthetics heavily influenced by the Narada, but the Narada itself is not in the game. Because I wouldn't have minded adding that to my collection. Just purely because, you know, add it to the collection. So I'll probably pick up the Franklin during the next Mud Bundle sale, and I'm deciding not to get it this time round. So I might get it the next one. Because I got the, was it the Destroyer that was with the 14th? Yeah, so I got the Adapted Destroyer with the 14th bundle. To be honest with you, unless there's another Kelvin timeline film, I don't think we're going to get any other ships from that franchise at all. I think we've just got what we've got, and that'll be it. Right, anyway, important topics. Dun, dun, dun. So over on my Discord, which is far enough in the pinned messages. See how this goes. Oh, hold on. Yep, that looks right. There we go. And I'm putting up the Voth Bastille Temporal Science vessel over on the Discord. Giveaway will run for 4 days. One lucky winner. So Sunday stream, we'll see who gets it. In case anybody wonders why I don't advertise that I'm doing giveaways when I'm announcing the streams, and that is because I'd rather the folk that are here regular, you know, that help support it, are in with the chance of winning rather than the prize hunters that I know some folk that enter them are on other Discords. So, well, thank you very much for the follow, and that should take, there we go. So we just hit the 100 on Twitch. So there we go. We'll do the giveaway as a celebration of that. There we are. And not just because I was in a king mood. We now have an excuse for it. Alright, what crap have I got in here I can get ready? To be honest, I was actually tempted to picking one up for myself actually for this character. Just because it's another science vessel. I've not had a proper look at the trait and that on it yet to see if it'll come in handy. I've got the Maquis Raider and excuse me, the Tholian Tommy. It's it there. Thank you very much, Toxin. That'll need to unbox and level up and that. So and their crates and consoles will go on the Ark Royal build. And then I just need to grab a couple of traits. Either from the boxes or off the exchange for the character. Just to do the full EPG build. Well, I say a full EPG build, a Cytorp build on the Ark Royal. And that'll be the main ship for this tune. I'll probably alternate between that and the Verne, I think.
Thank you for coming, my friend. Indeed.
Thanks for the assist. Our engines are damaged. Launch as soon as we can.
Yeah. The Maquis Raider for the plasma storms. I thought about picking up account wide, but it's on a low buy ship, so there's not much point. Same with the Tommy. Thought about that one as well, because I think that's in the one with the Franklin. But again, all we need it on this tune, so I thought, what's the point of getting it account wide when I'm not going to use it? And technically it'd be the same with the Franklin as well, because I'd only probably use it on the jelly build on the main character, but I'd much rather have that because I've got the jelly account wide. I might as well keep that handy for it as well. I think I might spend Saturday messing about with some runs and some builds, I think. Not done that for ages. Well, except on this character where I've just been, as I've been doing the ships, I've just been sorting builds to try them out as I level up. But I think this weekend I'll have a bit more time on my hands. So I can see what works and what doesn't work. And if I do it early morning my time, it means the USA should still be in their bed, so the server should perform a bit better.
Okay. Okay. Merging your data with the core hollow
You know,
matrix.
give me a second.
Now.
Reviewing your current. All right, and nice touch. I'll start.
Ah, damn, this is a running about, messing about thing, isn't it?
The simulation is picking up speed. Stay sharp.
It's going to be a bit tedious.
All right, we're good here. Let me take a look at the results. Sorry, got ahead of my...
Sounds like
Oh, yeah, I see it now. I was going to say, where's his mobile emitter, but I seen it on his arm.
transporter's ready and
I forgot we have to go jumping around the mycelial network and
Good.
doing the whole sample thing and everything.
Smoke high tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some samples from healthy spore clusters. We'll need them for comparison studies later. You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself. This is serious. If the network is damaged beyond repair, it could end all life, everywhere.
Perfect, honestly, I think a toss up between this and the Nexus. I think I'd take the Nexus, to be honest.
outsiders. I create. We waste.
This
There was a.
Let's get moving.
Oh, damn with the gifty subs. Thank you very much, pal. Oh, I heard that in the voice of Mo. What? That's it. German for thank you, Dan. Oh, the light, the light.
Interesting. The liquid.
Give me a little bugger. Let me scan you.
Interesting. Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough.
Stand still, you little shit.
The tardigrades are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
These readings.
Had enough fluid samples today. When I went to pick my kids up from school, I decided stopping at the store where I parked my car. And whilst I was inside, I heard the rain bouncing off the roof of the supermarket. Looked outside, and the rain must have been bouncing about 2-3 inches off the ground. In the space of 20 minutes, it had flooded the supermarket car park to the point folk were trying to tiptoe through it, and when they put their foot in, it was going up over their ankle. That's how deep it was. And when I walked over to the school car park was flooded, as was the nursery or the kindergarten playground and the school playground. And there's a piece of wasteland next to the school's car park which sits up higher, so all the water's rolling off of that across the pavement. So my feet were drenched in my trainers. You know, great idea walking over in trainers. And then got into the school playground, picked up my kids, and I'm watching all these other kids, you know, literally diving into these puddles. You know, wearing their school shoes, trainers, joggers, all the rest of it, up to their knees. And the parents just standing watching them, and I'm like, you know, there's a J for Genius award if ever I've seen one.
Look, see that?
So, note to self, when I'm going to go and pick up the kids, I'm going to start wearing boots. There's my anecdote for the day.
Curious.
A lot cheaper.
Maybe. Incoming.
I had to get, and then when I got back, I had to deal with the geniuses on my project. Yeah, right, lastminute.com ideas.
use Alachi. You see? Look.
Yeah, I'll kill them all and sort them out later.
Lots of yield tree growth here. That's not a good thing. The corruption is getting stronger.
Well, that's the one thing I could have done today. I could have went to Mutara and played about with the cold and the Tholians. That would have been an interesting thought to try. I think you suggested that yesterday, Dan, didn't you? You were wondering
This fungi is being
if
mutated.
the cold damage does more against the Tholians or not.
Looks like this used to. Unfortunately,
We must go deeper.
This is lagging like nothing on earth. Yeah, we see you, we see you.
The device is close.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Let's have a quick look at the episode list. 'Cause I know there's quite a few patrols in this one, isn't there? Yeah. Right, what I'll do is if I batter through all these patrols, because let's face it, they're bog standard ones and it's going to be a normal. Before I jump into the measure of morality, I might head over and just give it a wee try for giggles. And we'll jump back into the story. We'll also break this up a bit as well.
something's wrong here.
No. The living. Yes. The memories. The mycelial.
I'm one with the mycelial.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
I did see something. Yeah, I did see something shooting me there.
You will need to collect more of the food.
Yeah, we get that, but I'm in the middle of trying not to get shot too much.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Nice. Well, it was Tuesday. I had to take my parents to the airport. And I'm driving along the motorway.
Collect more of the fluid.
I don't know what size of bug it was, but Jesus, when I hit my windscreen, it covered about the bottom fifth of it. What a mess that made on my windscreen, I tell you. Can rest assured you, though, the last thing that went through that bug's head was its ass.
I'm gonna. Okay.
We are
Patel,
we were made.
you're giving.
It was quite a thud as well. And I was doing about 70. So,
The sickness. It is. There are 3. There are the devices. Up there.
Right now. This could be.
I think that's also a ground TFO.
This could be tricky. We need to convince. I'm thinking.
Well, technically I could just spawn one. I need to go looking for it. Kind of its catnip. As long as it doesn't try and hump in my leg, I'm fine. Could use about another 2 of them just to get this over with
Turn
quickly.
off that probe and we'll move on. Good work. Now lure the tardigrade to another probe.
Yeah, I know. I do remember it on occasion. On that very rare occasion it pops. And I say it's been a while. Yeah, that was me this afternoon, mate. Drowned rat looked better than what I did.
Turn off that probe and we'll move on.
I got back to the house and it was
Nice. Only one more
changed. Fuse up on the radiators. You had to put the body heating on just to try and dry them out. Well, that and the kids. There you go. Arch, thanks to Dan, you're going to get ad-free viewing. Ooh. Kind that way.
Turn off that probe and we'll move on.
Yeah, but this afternoon over here it was a case of it says it's going to rain lightly at 1 o'clock and it'll be fine. So sure enough, 1 o'clock came and yeah, there's a lot of spotty rain, but that's fine. Headed over to the store at 2:30 and I was only in the store for 10 minutes and I heard the rain coming down. I was like, sweet Jesus, 20 minutes, place flooded. And they're saying we're having a water shortage. Not after today.
This is all starting to come together. Juula, she puts her. Juula.
Unfortunately, that I have no control over, unfortunately.
No argument.
I can set the duration and the frequency. And but that's about it. I was going to say it looks like he's been assimilated. I was going to go, I don't have assimilate on this character.
Partial. You must. You should.
You must leave. It is our...
Oh, whilst I remember, I got an email off a Real Merch. It's like segue here. That if you have an account with them, you can get 25% off at the moment on any of the models that they sell. And that's 24 hours before it goes on general release to everybody else. So if you are looking for the Eagle Moss ships for Battlestar, Star Trek, Alien as well, and you've already got an account with them, and have a look and see if there's anything you're interested in, and then of course my code will get you an extra 5% off on your first order. Using it, because unfortunately they changed it.
But we'll need to get several external readings before we're ready to try.
Because it used to be you get 10% off and it was reusable, and then they changed it down to single use and 5%, which is a bit of a pain in the tits. And I'm not sure if I create more, if it would still be the same.
Kind of beat them now.
The Hoffman is in position.
'Cause I do have lines available to create other discount codes, so might whack some more on and see if they work. And if they do, great. If I can get more money off. And if they don't, well, we tried. I'll have a look at that this weekend as well. So add it to my list. I'm actually surprised more of the CCs don't have the affiliate program with them, because I think it's only myself, Spencer and Stu that have them, from what Spencer was telling me. Wish Fanhome would do one. Same with Massive Replicas. Keep forgetting every time you come back to your ship in these missions you've got to reactivate the alias console. Where are they taking fire from? The ships aren't around long enough to give them fire. Wouldn't surprise me if they did, to be honest. That's fine if I've got the stream manager up on my other machine just to keep an eye on things, so. But I don't see the ads on that. I get a notification of when they're on, but that's pretty much about it. Yeah, no worries, pal. You know, I got my hopes up and then dashed them, you know, I'm heartbroken. Excuse me. I might be nuts here, but that Andorian escort looks very, very, very similar to a Da Vinci class starship. Oh, it's about bloody time you turned up. Look, there she is. Always turns up after the fighting's done.
About pretty sure you didn't bring me that.
Fair enough, I keep expecting stuff in my mail as well, apart from bloody Doffs, Q Crive. You'll probably be lurking somewhere and I'll probably suddenly start getting bloody emails full of duty officers.
What an extraordinary series of events. The mycelial network will be of great interest to the
No, I don't want an Latitude Bridge officer.
A research team is analyzing spore colonies in the Donatu system. Their facilities are on a small moon there, but it's practically defenseless.
Never thought I'd say this, but what a duty officer event. Never bothered with them before because my main's nearly fully done in all of them, but I need to get this one done and my commendation XP's starting to run out. Sentinels. I've got the Atlas sitting there as well. I love the look of it. I think that the ship team done an absolutely fantastic job with the visuals on it. But the traits, not worth it. And they were hoping at the console everybody's going to try and hope it was going to be a DPRM Mark II, which is falling below hand, and although they say they're wanting the feedback on it, the question is, will they act on it, and will they be able to understand what they need to do in order to make it better? But had it been an account-wide unlock, yep. Yeah, I think I got the DS9 one on rank 4 diplomacy. You also get the insurrection diplomacy uniform as well when you get it, which is good. Yep. Exactly opposite, exactly. Oh, that's it. But had it been an account-wide unlock ship, so had it been a C-store one, for example, it's highly unlikely as that was ever going to be. But had they stuck it in a C-store bundle, I would have bought it. Well, you got the uniform and the transwarp, which is always handy, because I set mine to DS9 so I can jump back and forth there. But yeah, so had they done that, I'd had the ship, and purely for the Barbie. So that's defense satellites one. Got about this one.
We're in luck. We made it here before. Alachi fleet dropping out of port. They're arming weapons. Let's have a look.
Different deploy satellites from the one I thought it was. I was thinking it was that body Talaxian one.
Heads up! An Alachi fleet just dropped out of port.
And if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon.
Get Gamma online while we can.
Almost made me wonder why the Greek symbol for gamma was Y.
I was afraid of this. More Alachi. Alright, there's one satellite left to deploy. Let's get to work.
And Delta was a triangle.
They're hitting satellite Alpha again.
Yeah.
Another Alachi going after satellite Delta.
I actually saw somebody use the
An Alachi flagship.
Alachi weapons. I think he's alright so far. And, you know, it's early days. But the upside is, though, it's the first Scotsman to actually play a Scotsman in Star Trek, so you know, he's got that going for him. And I'll be curious to see as see how he progresses. The Alachi ones, the Crescent, was it the Crescent Wave? I want to say disruptors.
Getting lots of good data coming in. The Alachi.
On my characters, I tend to run a mixture of SROs and Watchers.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Kern system. Kumarke is there with a
What's this one?
research group.
Oh, rescue and search. How quaint. Excuse me.
Good to see.
Invisible ship, invisible weapons. Nice.
We did it. That's 2 of our.
Yeah. To be honest with you, they've got
Unstable. We need to hurry or those ships won't make
everything different. And the thing is they're trying to bring in familiar characters which shouldn't be there, but are boy because they're familiar characters. But Strange New World has done better than Discovery has with regards to trying to keep things in line with the TOS and establish storylines to a certain degree.
That's one less rip to worry.
Oh yeah, spiral waves, hands down.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
It's the ones I've got on my D7. Hey Beckett. But we'll wait and see what happens. You know, we've got another 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds to go, and see if they tackle some things or just go with the flow, and then see what they decide to do afterwards. Yeah, I was watching it earlier. Yes. Because I've got the Gala. So you claim that, you get 5 of them for free. First time. Yes. Problem? Yeah, the Gamora. Can't remember what bundle I got, but I know that I've got the T5 Go on my account wide, and when I reclaim it, I get the 5 disrupt spiral waves and a new character.
Let's deal with the dragon, shall we?
Too much GC sitting here to let it go. Time to break my finger. Probably going to break my F key as well. Yeah. I was actually tempted to pick up the Keldon. Mainly because it's got the Spiral Wave Lance console. I fancied that for a bit of a theme build. But had it been in Muds, I would have picked it up. Yeah, no, I'm surprised. Especially since they've been doing the old games as well. I thought we might have got the Hideki or the big ass one from Dominion War. Can't remember the name of it. Begins with an H. The one that you see the Achilles kicking on daylight sort of it. Which one for the gore? It's the Keldon.
Safe trap. I think that was the lot. Indeed.
Ship bundles. What was it under?
Normally, I wouldn't be too concerned, but
Yeah, so that's the one I picked up was the Intel bundle.
if those Klingon ships belong to House Mokai, then Ja'ula might have a harvesting operation
Because I already had quite a few of the Dominion ships anyway, so I didn't bother with the Gamma one.
inside the Briar Patch.
And then you got the T5 off of that one. Yeah. And then the Briars. Right. That's the can't be bored going to the Starbase. And so I made millions doing this when I was leveling up all the ships. I was either doing 9 through or rescue. And then just obviously with rescue you get an absolute ton stuff to pick up at the end. So I was getting all that and then just flogging it at the vendor. By the time I'd done all the ships, I must have had about 10 or 20 million. Not a hard graft for it, mind you, but it was still nice. Skills, that's what I was going for. Oh, for 2 points. Right, I'm going to take a wee quick 2 minutes and then I shall be right back. Yeah, we each do our own thing when it comes to getting rid of the crap that we pick up. Right, within the briars. One I accidentally go into sometimes when I'm trying to do wanted. And I go, "Ooh, this doesn't look quite right."
I'm picking up signals from automated. I'm picking up a lot of. I'm betting the Mokai will come after us after we take on the station.
No point in getting too close to them, we can just blow up all the gas clouds. And sometimes accidentally get the Riker maneuver.
Shutting that thing.
Damn, I forgot there's bloody mini games in this one. I remember why I don't do it that often. Yeah, I'll be going through all those ones. The Spectres, the green ones as well, and the Lost Dominion once I've finished the main storyline on this character.
Hate to say I told you.
Barrier explosions.
That was fast.
One thing that annoys me about Spectres is when you try and do the tonic. That took me a bit
Here for now.
the first time I had to do it. The problem I having auto fire on. I will get to the point where I will actually just switch bloody auto fire off. It tries the damn radiation already. I just have to remember to actually fire my weapons now. And then remember to switch it back on for the next mission.
2 down, 1 to go. Klingons. A lot more Klingons. We're in trouble.
That's a matter of opinion, to be brutally honest. Time for a bit DPRM, I think.
Looks like the Alliance are on our side for a change.
And a long time since I've played this tier 4. No, sorry, patrol. That wasn't yesterday.
Few ships left. I think we might make it.
I've only done this one a handful of times, to be honest.
All clear. Let's shut down the last harvester before the Alachi get nervous.
They really need a take all button for this, and I'm sick of not be asking for it. Console gets it nice and easy, just fly towards it and that's it.
That was something. Still debating whether it was terrifying.
Take a carry this time. Right, let's just get out of here.
There's a Starfleet distress signal coming from the Kinger system. The USS Birmingham was investigating pirate activity in the area while on patrol.
Oh, 9th rule. How quaint. It says I can't be bothered. I'm going to a starbase to trade all this in. Just want it out my inventory. You know, the easiest way is not collect it, I know. I wonder what enemies we'll get in this one, I wonder.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
I always keep thinking they're saying the Kaja, not the Carter.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. Safety close.
Keep enough of their ships for salvage. How to get her cloak.
And now they've lost it.
Yeah. Well, normally I'm at a social zone where I'm doing patrols. So I'm normally standing next to a vendor. Because I know all I'm doing is patrols, getting stuff and then selling it. So. And when I said I'd have to remember to put auto fire back on, guess what I forgot to do? I'll try not to break this one.
Well, good, bad.
I think I've got another pack of inventory slots kicking about somewhere. Ooh, Terran Empire. Nice. Remember the first few times that this bugged out on me, I reported it to customer services and they came back saying, well, don't kill things so fast. And I just wrote back going, how about you make a bloody patrol that doesn't need break if you do? Fair enough, I never got an answer after that one. One good thing about the Tholian warp core. And we can destroy them as they warp in, and the next group hits all the crystals. Especially fun on rescue if you do it right. So I love taking my CSV build into that patrol. Just park up, start firing, and then they start blowing up as soon as they warp in. This is glorious. Don't worry, I'm resisting the urge to collect all this stuff because just can't be bothered now. I'm collecting enough over the weekend, playing about with builds, so. Take deal. Yep. To the measure of morality.
Well fought. Well, Modron's on his way.
The Klingons think House Mokai forces are up
No, tell I. One more patrol to do. I think it's one more patrol anyway. Just double check. Yep, last patrol. See the amount of times I used to transwarp to the start of these during the story missions before it dawned on me. Well, I can just start these for the patrol menu.
Getting some unusual readings from the spore colonies in this system. Right, well, hate to... We do not want to get hit by those radiation pulses. Trust me. Watch out. Mokai raiders on the intercept course.
I was hoping I was just skimming around the outskirts of that there.
Let's deal with the next spore colony before the Mokai send reinforcements. Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
Oh, good. We like company. Until that slot pulse spore thing does its thing. Now the question is it wrong that I take a perverse pleasure in using viral impulse burst against the Mokai?
Destroy these fools and take back what is rightfully ours. Comply!
That's it. That's why I had to make sure I wasn't being, sadistic. They're not even proper Klingons. What do you know about the Empire? That's fine. I'm glad we're all in agreement on this one. Gives me that nice warm fuzzy feeling. That is true, I am extremely sadistic. Lovely Bortus Q there. Must admit, I do like flying that ship. I don't fly it as often as I used to since I got the D7, but I do like that ship. Just missing a hangar bay, unfortunately, because that little bird of prey that comes out the back of it is bloody useless in comparison. I say my main's got more infantry slots as well because I got it on the when Epic were doing the free starter pack. Got the infantry slots for there. Moth month, yeah, same thing. I've also got another, I think it's 12 slots sitting in a box on one of my tunes somewhere. Just trying to decide where to put it. But to be honest, it's rare that I run out of inventory space. I just don't like having it cluttered up, that's all.
The long-range sensor arrays in the trailer system went offline recently. Last thing they picked up before that happened.
Mission can only be completed as a single player. Oh, fucking damn shame.
Until next time.
From the heart of Kronos to the frozen wastes of Urapente, the Klingons have built an empire that values strength.
Right.
To be Klingon is to be a warrior. Fight well, live with honor, die with a blade in your hand. If you can do these things, you will live forever.
Throw me a river.
Complete the modifications quickly.
Yeah, I'll run about. Nice. I don't get you can come to a dead stop at full impulse, but you can't when you're just at normal speed. That would be an interesting intro to doing Corfez. To see spinning out of control and warp.
Oh, that was unpleasant. Still, there are no damage reports, no casualties.
Yeah, I say that mine's is a case of when I'm doing patrol after patrol after patrol, I'm sitting at Deep Space Nine or at Dyson right next to the vendor.
Feels that way to me. Doubt they dragged us
So
out here to have a wrecked. I can boost the.
I just stand there and just sell a lot of it. It's very rarely I'm out in sector space.
We are receiving your signal.
And patrols. Yeah, there's Honest Abe.
That is a...
Right, boring conversation anyway. Ah.
I think we need to be cautious. For now, I say we play their Michael Burnham. Judging by
Somebody get a box of tissues handy. She's going to start greeting every second 2 minutes.
Please accompany me. Beyond that portal, the first trial awaits. Good luck, my friend.
this is a safe.
This didn't happen wrong. The wrong
He's wrong.
This one was
Makes sense.
Some kind of construct. They're using anti-proton weapons.
Heralds.
I got 2 for 1 there. Oh yeah, vaguely remember this.
those were Iconians?
Heralds.
But definitely was not one of my more favourite missions.
SGR and Heralds fighting Greenland combat.
So, Freeman, they're on our side. Good to know.
You there. I would speak with you.
I'll speak with you.
Your time eating. The lab is not far from here.
Looks like there's another tac.
It may not.
Again, having whatever it is that controls a force field easily destroyed by your side of the force field kind of defeats the purpose of having said force field. Just in the next Stream Elements announcement, that's good. The irony is that before I started the stream, I have the chat up on OBS, and I was getting all the notifications that don't appear during the stream on that before the stream started.
Ambush! Look out!
See, my SRO's unconscious again. That's my mate coming back from New York. Where is it? Might as well bring him back to life. There we go.
We have bigger than.
My mates is doing the West Highland Way tomorrow, which is a bloody long walk over several days on the Highlands. I must mind to actually donate money to his charity. Actually, doing it for kids with cancer. To jump onto his Just Giving and donate.
You think you've stopped me?
Obisexan badge. The key's getting away. If he leaves through a gateway, he could return with enough Iconians to finish us off. Do you want to pursue him?
That is honest, Abe.
Rest easy.
Oh, I hated these missions because it takes so damn long.
Come this way for your next trial.
Well, it's a nice bit of variety through it, but it still takes too fucking long to get the body stuff done.
This looks like
Security area. You might be able to find this.
Every Tom, Dick and Harry's here, we've got Karens, we done the Cool, everybody. Venom.
Funny, I've been to Procyon. And on the bridge,
we should leave.
there's a turbo lift down this way.
Let's check my monitoring settings and OBS after this, because it is off by about a second, which it normally isn't, so getting everything twice is a bit annoying.
This door here.
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Oh, for the love of God, I just die. You're annoying. Go away.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Unfortunately, that is also true.
I see him. Noise on the upper platform. It will be for naught.
I have a cool shield too. Oh, oh, oh.
History shows you have a habit of...
This is pretty much a foregone conclusion.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
He says as he runs right into the bloody thing. Excuse me. Was a better wake his ass up and all.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another?
Oh, you're calm.
I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious.
Ah, you're going to be doing this a very long time then.
The ones we've lost. Living in the past is an exercise in futility.
I will not be defeated. I control time itself.
Spoiler alert. Yes, it's about to get handy to you.
Enough! I will erase you all.
Yeah, so you keep saying, and it's all talk, talk, talk.
But wait. This brief blinds into logic and truth.
I'm so close. I won't let you win.
I've already won.
End and take my ship back in time.
Back in time. Do, 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 do. God, it's those bloody annoying folk. Why can't I shoot? Yeah, I know. It's the irony that it's a private queue and you've still got to wait for it. Where's the... Oh, there's another annoying one.
Maybe. This is a time ship. We should be able to generate a localized temporal spike and send ourselves back to a point before this whole situation goes too far. Let's finish this without resorting to cold-blooded murder.
Time for a bit deja vu.
No! I've come too far. This time I'll make sure you're never born. Even if I have to shoot you in the cradle. Imposter! How dare you!
Nah, they're going to pick up another defeated changeling. What a shame.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends. Let's return.
Hey, they've always got to do a step back.
To kill a man.
Your participation in the trial.
This way.
Oh, another bloody one to do.
This place isn't.
Ah, oh, Christ. Fucking. In the body discovery one. I hate this one.
This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. We need to know more. Everything Matt, do you have a question? Control is a sufficient.
She should never have been in Starfleet anyway.
To this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console.
With the Borg wannabe control things.
We need to use that console to prime the EMP next. Almost finished. Use that console to align the containment field.
Don't want to speak with fucking Burnham.
We've set.
I'm really dubious about my wearing male icon flashing. I always get awfully suspicious.
Phase discriminators. And now we have 2 burn-ups. That's interesting.
Great as if Becca 1 wasn't body bad enough.
I get the feeling you...
Yeah. Controls using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops.
It's like the black ooze from the X-Files.
It'll take several shocks to finish it for good. Lead it to the platform. I've got its attention. Quick! Magnetize the floor!
There. I think me shooting at it would get his attention. Don't get energy overdrive then.
Good. One more shock should finish it off. Hurry! Magnetize the floor! Finish it off! That did it! Down!
Oh, how satisfying to see her.
Control.
I can try... I could do that, but losing that data, all of that knowledge gone forever. Consider this. The means of eliminating control could be held within the sphere data as well. Deleting it could be a fatal mistake.
As much as I hate to save her ass.
Get ready. This is gonna sting.
Prime selective.
It worked. Yeah, and now there's a board control hybrid version of
Rest easy. The trial of Esau 4 has come to an end. Come along, my friend.
I always rest easy.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly...
I have been informed.
As much as
I'm not as optimistic as Commander Burnham when it comes to the Excalbians.
Okay, oh, that's going to be me for the night. See if anybody on that we can raid.
Looks like the Excalbians are ready to resume the trials. As you know, our participation required, whether we like it or not. Under the
Let's see what this
circumstances,
mob's
waiting
like.
isn't wise.
Bonnie again. Right, so I'm going to read out over on Twitch and that. So remember, there is a giveaway up on the Discord. Dan Manor, 30 bits, thank you, pal. So the Voth Bastille Temporal Science vessel will be drawn on Sunday. We'll do that during the stream on Sunday. And that. So until then, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to start the raid over to the Dark Mom Consortium over on Twitch. And once that's done, I shall catch you all later on. Right, have a good one, everyone.